Okay, so this is the first episode of the Keihan Show here at Keihan TV Studios. The pilot episode, if you will. The Keihan Show, yeah, I know, a bit narcissistic, but whatever. We're here at the Lost and Found parking lot, doing the show off-site for once, and it's a fitting scene because after this show, I'll probably have to go in there and get fucked up. I've had this idea for a while, but the time came where I had to do it. I have some things I've been having to get off my chest, and I gotta do it now. I had a fucked up night trying to sleep last night. I was in heavy REM, and my head was just going fucking nuts thinking about my ex-girlfriend. And to all of you who really know me, I can see you rolling your eyes right now. I know, it's been more than a year, but this is what consumes my thoughts. Pretty fucked up, huh? Somebody help me, bro. But listen, I'm not here to talk about my old flame and the 50 some odd reasons why I was doomed to fail. Today's topic is losing your mind. Because there were a couple of situations in particular where I just completely lost my fucking head and acted like a psychopath. And I've never been able to let it go since. The one time when we were together and I went off on her dickhead neighbor in front of his wife and I called him a fag. I know, I'm not super proud of it. It's a terrible, ugly word, but that's the fucking point. Look, I'm not one to be fucked with. If you're gonna try to make me feel like shit about myself and act all high and mighty, I'm gonna have to call you out on your shit too, tit for tat. I'm not gonna go through life thinking about how I didn't stand up for myself and how I let people walk all over me. That's called being bullied, and that's emotionally scarring also. And the other F word that I let fly that one time, which should really be a show topic of its own, but yes, it is a terrible word to use because of its historical connotations. But when you're in the heat of the moment and you lose your mind, almost anything is fair game. And that word is just pretty much one of the worst things you can call someone. It's a low blow because it pretty much gets to everyone, whether you're gay or not. I have no problem with gay people at all, but a sad fact about life that no one wants to admit is that most straight people don't want to be called gay, as well as the fact that most gay people don't want to be called fags. So it's a home run insult. It's low class, but it cuts deep. For what this guy said to me first, I personally don't feel bad about calling him that. I do feel bad about going ballistic and doing it in front of his family and my then girlfriend. That was bad. But you know what I liken it to? Because I'm seeing this story in one form or another more and more often, and I talk to girls who say their boyfriend went crazy or can't handle a breakup, and I look at them and I feel badly because I've been that guy too. Looking back on it, you feel stupid for acting like that. But in the moment, I liken it to a basketball player, for example, and it's the last 5 seconds of the game and you miss a wide open pass that you would have made 100% of the time if the situation wasn't so heated. But it's like an out-of-body experience. You were there and took part in it, but not really. It wasn't really you, if that makes any sense. Now, speaking of guys who can't handle being dumped, that was me too. I know, it's awful, but after it happened, I knew I wouldn't be able to handle being around her because, you know, she wanted to stay friends or whatever, and I know 90% of you dudes out there are looking at me like, fuck that! And yeah, that's what I was thinking too, fuck that! It was not gonna be something I was gonna be able to handle, but I couldn't hold out forever, and I started hanging out with her. It's understandable to me that a girl wants to still maintain a friendship because it must be kind of hard to lose something completely all at once. I mean, there's obviously something a girl likes about you if she was with you every day for months. But from my end, it was the wrong decision because again, I lost my mind. I was in a very fragile state of mind. I mean, when you're happy with something and then it gets completely taken away from you, it's usually not an easy thing to deal with. Now, I can't get into any details about it, and it wasn't with straight up outright malintent, But let's just say I fucked this girl over and I probably made her feel really sad for a while. Knowing her, she's long moved on, or at least she thinks she is, but I still feel like ass about it. For one, because I completely smashed that relationship to smithereens, like zero chance of recovery for even a friendship. But also because I lost my fucking mind again, and it wasn't cool. Like I said, I didn't have any real malintent or plan to screw this girl over, but subconsciously, I was definitely very angry with her for pulling the plug on us, and there was probably a little bit too much alcohol involved, and some bad things happened. Look, I'm not a great person. I'm a selfish motherfucker. Anything I do for anyone, I'm really doing for myself. I am the center of my own universe, obviously. I look out at the world from inside my body and inside my mind, and if I will bend over backwards for a girl, it's because she makes me happy. And that's really what I'm all in for, my own happiness. That's why I'm spewing my thoughts out on this show. Not to help any of you, but because I'm hoping it'll make me feel better to get it out. So I'm not looking for any sympathy. Like I said, I'm not a great person. I will whip your ass if you strike me or any of my loved ones first. And I will not feel bad about it. I will not give a shit about your fucked up childhood or whatever fucking problems you have. If you don't like me, I don't have a problem with that. My girlfriend dumped me because I was a fat asshole. I kind of took care of the fat part. But as the line goes in the great DubYu Esh song, sometimes am I an asshole, maybe a bit, yo. And sometimes I go crazy. What can I say? I'm half Persian, which means I'm half crazy. Maybe our ancestors smoke a little bit too much of the opium, eh? I don't really have much of a point to bring up all this ex-girlfriend baggage, other than to admit that I'm still really sad about it, for whatever that's worth. So there you have it. Now you guys know me a little better, and if anyone out there wants to purge themselves and share one of your going out of your mind stories, please feel free to leave a comment on our YouTube or Facebook page. It might make you feel a little better. Who knows? That is all for the first episode of the K-Han Show. To all of you who took the time to watch this, to my 80 some odd friends on Facebook, you're all great. And to my 50 some odd stranger subscribers on YouTube and Facebook, I love you guys too. I hope we're just getting started here at K-Han TV Studios. We are making no money off this. We just do it for love. For the love of me, K-Han. I'm going to play us out with a sad jam in F sharp minor to fit the mood. Thanks for being with me. The worst feeling in the world is to feel alone. And that I am not. I apologize for the somber mood today here at K-Han TV Studios. But as K-Han's mood goes, so does K-Han TV. Please don't fret. Things will liven up. I'm sure of it. Till the next time.